1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13. I need bigger biceps. Okay, we're running into a problem, folks. So I was at the grocery store. At Pecs, they saw a very attractive male. At Pecs started talking. They started telling me, Yelena, that's a gentleman you wanna, you know what I'm saying? Not the, but the, you know what I'm saying? So, ladies don't make moves first, although I'm not just any ordinary lady. I'm a freak! So what I did was I went up to him and I started peck bouncing. And you know what he did to me? Didn't do anything. In fact, he walked away. So you know what I did? My gosh. Okay, now officially my pecs can't stop moving because now my right side is just flexing, then my left side is just flexing. Then I put my arms together and they still just can't stop. They just won't stop. So I start to call for help. I'm at Walmart, right? I'm at Walmart. I'm at Wegmans. I'm at like a Whole Foods, all right? Because I'm there to buy my overpriced bananas, organic. So he doesn't make eye contact with me because he's officially afraid of the fact that my pecs are bigger than his. But that's okay because I'm going to make sure that he asks me out and then I'm going to strangle him with my pecs that are going to make him suffocate. And then he's going to think to himself, this is the breath of life I've been waiting for my entire life. And I never knew until I met you, Yelena. I said, exactly. That's why I'm wearing my I Love My Boyfriend t-shirt or tank top. Right now, they seriously won't stop. Because you know why? Because this is the Pec show, folks. This is the Pec show. Anyways, so this gentleman started to ask me, hey, what's your name? I really like your biceps. And I said, my name is Yelena. You like my pecs? He said, no. I said, what? Everyone likes my pecs. Actually, correction, everyone loves my pecs because I'm a freak. Anyways, long story short, he ends up asking me out. He ends up taking me to this fancy restaurant called Maka, Japanese restaurant in New York City, high-end, first class, $1,000 per dinner, you know what I'm saying? Wine, fine and dine, if you know what I'm saying. And for the date, he asked me to not peck bounce. And I told him, I can't do that. I can't do that. Because every time I put my hands together, they flex. I put my hands behind my back, they flex. I can't do that. I can't do that for you. So he said, you know what? Then I don't think I can take you on a date. I said, you know what? Come here. I'm going to strangle you and I'm going to have you admire my pecs. And then he started, oh my gosh, Yelena, I never knew I would like pecs this much. I said, exactly. Then you're going to measure my biceps because my biceps are 40 inches. And he said, okay, I'm officially in love. And right then and there, folks, is the story of how true love was born. And that is when my manifestation of I love my boyfriend came true. Anyways, all you got to do is when you want to ask that hot guy or girl out, you just got to start flexing your pecs. Now you may be wondering, Yelena, how do I flex my pecs? That's a good question. First, you got to develop your pecs, okay? And then once you develop your pecs, then you can start looking yourself in the mirror and saying A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, U, X, Y, and Z. Now I've got my chest split here. Next time, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Anyways, folks, that's the story of how my pecs wouldn't stop moving. I couldn't contain myself, and he couldn't either, and I don't blame him. So from now on, next time you want to ask that hot girl or guy out, all you have to do is flex your pecs.